Hi, this is Robin Jay, President and founder of the Las Vegas Convention Speakers Bureau. Welcome to our Insider's Secrets Keys to Six-Figure Speaking program. Please download your action guide PDF. It's at lvcsb.com/is-action guide. I like to go really fast. I don't want to waste your time. We'll not waste each other's time. Whenever I start on a new webinar, I usually skip the first 5 minutes because I'm just so impatient. So I want to tell you this is a no BS webinar. I'm going to share incredible secrets and insights about the speaking industry that took me nearly 10 years to learn and $100,000, I swear. So it's just 35 minutes long and you can change your life. I'm going to show you how the speaking industry really works, featuring 10 insider secrets tips, including the biggest mistakes most speakers make, the importance of having a powerful platform, what the wealthy do that you can do too, the 3 different types of speakers, and what everyone should know about the speaking industry before struggling one more day. I'm going to share insider secrets to earning 6 figures and how you can make more money in one day than you ever thought possible. This is going to be so much fun. I know you have an important message to share. So my question to you is, how are you monetizing it? What is your financial goal for speaking? Because everybody's is different. Financial independence, supplement your income, build your business, promote your books, build your brand, define yourself as the leading expert in your field. And I can tell you that this is totally possible. There's so many ways to earn from speaking. You can get paid to share your thoughts and ideas as an industry expert, like doctors and lawyers do, and financial investors. You can grow it as a consultant or coach. You can speak for free at events to attract new clients and customers, or inspire or inform your employees. This is a great way to get your word out, get your message out. Even though it's free, you're going to make more money in the long run, and I'm going to show you how to do that too. You can get paid to speak by presenting keynote or breakout sessions. Promote your personality-driven business by speaking. Everyone will see and hear your message. You can speak for a small fee and then sell your coaching or consulting for much larger fees. And you can build your platform, and I'll tell you in a minute what that is if you don't know, and enhance your reputation and gain confidence in everything you do. You can use the platform to offer or sell your books, products, services, whatever you need. So let's get started. Insider Secrets. Tip number 1. Your dream can come true. You can achieve financial freedom as a speaker. You just need to take the time to understand how the expert industry works and discover the keys to achieving all you want. You have to understand, you have to know how the industry works so that you can make it work for you. So let me ask you this. If you could do what you love, make tons of money, and help make the world a better place, would you be up for that? Raise your hand. I'm sure you're sitting at your desk alone and no one's looking, but raise your hand and know that you would be up for that. I like to define financial freedom because there's such a difference between having all the money you want and having the free time to enjoy it. And the bottom line is one without the other is useless. You don't want to just be unemployed and not have the money, and you don't want to be working so hard for the money that you don't have any time to enjoy it. So keep that in mind. This is about having all the money you want and the free time to enjoy it. My friend Jack Canfield said, when your vocation feels like a vacation, you have arrived. And isn't that the truth? Imagine earning $5,000, $10,000, or even $25,000 for a 1-hour presentation. It's possible. Think, what would just even a few gigs each month mean to you per year? It adds up fast. I've booked speakers through the Speakers Bureau for more than $30,000 for a 1-hour keynote presentation. You can do this. It's not impossible. I've seen all kinds of speakers, and I'm telling you, you can do this. This was made for you. Insider Secrets, Keys to Six-Figure Speaking, was made for you. If you have an important message to share, you want to distinguish yourself from the crowded field of general speakers, and I'll explain what that is in a minute. You want to become the leading expert in your field. You want to earn thousands every time you speak and have a high recurring income. have influence and help others and fulfill your potential, you want to discover how the speaking industry really works, and you want to start getting paid to speak. Here I am, it's one of the highest paid professions today. There I was up in Edmonton, Canada, speaking. The truth is that often, in spite of standing ovations and accolades, most speakers don't have enough money to put gas in their car to get home. It's true. They are struggling because they never discovered how to monetize their speaking careers. So let's find out why. I love this example because you'd never try to fly an airplane without first taking lessons. Well, I hope not. Can you imagine getting in the cockpit and there's all those buttons and switches? And yet, people write books and become speakers without ever really understanding how those industries work, writing and speaking, and they really do go hand in hand. Here I am at a luncheon I was speaking at, and if I can do it, so can you, and you can benefit from my experience as a speaker, and especially as a Speakers Bureau president. I learned so much once I was on the other side of the fence. I still speak, I write, I help, and I coach other speakers. So please stay tuned. I'm offering an amazing opportunity for speakers, writers, and experts that could change your life. Insider Secrets tip number 2 is you have to establish your credibility. Why should people listen to you? Why should they buy your book? Why should they hire you as a coach or a speaker? I'm going to establish my credibility and tell you why I can help you. Way back in 2006, I founded the Las Vegas Convention Speakers Bureau in the convention capital of North America. Write this down, lvcsb.com, Las Vegas Convention Speakers Bureau. Las Vegas, do you know how many square feet of convention space we have here? More than 11 million square feet of meeting space and convention space, and those meetings need speakers. So I want to make as many great speakers, help them to succeed and get out there and start speaking. Today, as president and founder of the Speakers Bureau, I get to work with the people whose books I used to read. I used to see these people on television, everyone from astronaut Captain Jim Lovell, Jack Canfield, John Gray, Brian Tracy, John Assaraf, Les Brown. I mean, I am surrounded by motivational speakers, and it's just a glorious profession, really wonderful. This is my body of work and some of the national and international media outlets that have featured me on their pages. And I have accomplished a lot of this. And most recently, I've made 3 movies, the key movies. And I have people in my movie stars of personal development and thought leaders like Brian Tracy, Don Miguel Ruiz, who wrote The 4 Agreements, Reverend Michael Beckwith, Daniel and Catherine Brinkley, John Assaraf, Gloria Loring, Jack Canfield, John Gray, Marcy Shimoff, Joe Vitale. They trusted me with their reputations. So I think that pretty much says you can too. They were in these movies because they knew about the power of success by association. It's pure marketing gold. It's fantastic. You have to build your platform. That's my platform that I've just shared with you now. But you have to build your platform. So what is a platform and why do you need one? It's basically what you can say about yourself or what others are saying about you. It's your accomplishments, your designations, your distinctions, and your achievements, and it will mean everything to your career as a speaker. So you want to accomplish as many things as possible. You need to set yourself on fire. This is a knowledge panel on Google, and if you look at the left-hand side, if you search Robin J., I come up on everything that I have from my social media to my books on Amazon, thekeymovies.com. And then in the knowledge panel, you can see there's a picture of me on set with Don Miguel and Daniel, and some of my books are up there. And I think I need to update it a little bit because I have another book, 2 more books. Anyway, you want to make sure that you build your platform. Insider Secrets tip number 3 is all about the biggest mistakes and misconceptions that professional speakers and experts make. And most of them will admit to you that they've made every mistake in the book. The top 3 mistakes, not to be confused with the Insider Secrets tips, the top 3 mistakes are: number 1, they don't understand how the speaking industry works, and they rely on fee-based gigs, and I'll tell you about that in a second. They create and try to sell the wrong products. Oh my goodness, they all do this. And they don't understand how really easy it is to stop speaking for free and start getting paid to speak. That's most important. So looking at the number 1 mistake, not understanding how the speaking industry works, is It's not just about being a great presenter, having great content. It's about understanding how the business works. Now, I've said that already. I want you to understand this. And I have uncovered some serious problems. Most speaker training programs don't talk about how the speaking industry really works. Even with a dynamite program, you can still struggle to make ends meet. Speaking is often a very crowded field with industry experts who are willing to speak for free, and there are countless experts speaking on the very same topic. So how can you and your message stand out to achieve your financial goals? We're going to get into that. Most speaker training isn't about monetizing your speaking career. At a typical speaker training event, you have a platform with 5 or 6 different people talking about how to create products, how to position yourself, how to package your products, your social networking, social media, how to appear in interviews, how to get hired by particular groups like colleges or women's groups. And then there's always a host who's going to tie this all together for you and help you see the possibilities for just $9,995. Please don't get scared. That is not what I'm talking about here. My program is just the best value. I've heard it all, and I can tell you this type of training doesn't work. They just struggle with it. And most speakers rely on fee-based speaking engagements. They're waiting for a speakers bureau to call them and say, listen, maybe your fee is $5,000, but I've got a client who has a budget of $1,500. Would you be willing to take that? And you end up struggling to make ends meet when you're relying on that. There's a better way to do it. And I love to share with speakers how to do that, how to move forward, and not just have to rely on fee-based speaking engagements. Number 2 of the top 3 mistakes most speakers make is they create and try to sell the wrong products for the wrong reasons. You want to reverse engineer this. Start with the end in mind, because building products to sell is not important. It's mandatory if you're going to make money. And these can cost next to nothing to create, and I can show you how to do this easily. And you have to have a reason for creating your product. Most speakers just create a product because they want to create that product, but you have to create a product because there's a demand for it, and then share the reason why you created it. In fact, Catherine Warburton, the legal lioness from Australia, took this course, Insider Secrets, and wrote this letter to me. And her first response was, I'm so glad I've come across you. The more I read, the more I like your style of doing business. As a new startup with big hopes and dreams, it's wonderful to find someone who genuinely has my back. And that's because she changed her landing page to say, I created this to save business owners time, effort, money, and stress. And then she explained how her course would help them do that. So she was so grateful. And this happened. She sent me this letter just about 2 months after she had finished taking Insider Secrets. I created this webinar because there was such demand from speakers who wanted to be listed on my Speakers Bureau at the Las Vegas Convention Speakers Bureau. And I regularly get examples like this in my inbox. A lot of doctors want representation. They want to know how to sign him up. Or a speaker wants to be added as an official speaker. Please send us an application. I don't really have applications. Another mistake they make is they have a broad range of subjects to choose from. You really want to be an expert in one subject. Yes, you can speak on other subjects if an opportunity arises. And of course, all the speakers are coming to me looking for more opportunities to speak. And even if I love, love, love you and I put you in a proposal, they always want a few speakers in a proposal. So if I put in 4 speakers, you have a 24% chance of getting the gig. And on. But it does help you build your platform. And I hear from speakers who are broke or struggling, and that's why I decided to help you monetize your message. Mistake number 3, speakers don't realize how easy it is to stop speaking for free and start getting paid to speak. I will solve the puzzle for you. I will talk to you about the right products, the right events, and how to present them the right way so that you will earn more every time you speak, no matter what the audience is, no matter where you are, or what kind of group you're speaking to. Moving on, Insider's Secrets, tip number 5. You want to create awesome products and make them something that people need, something people want, and something you know a lot about. You could write a book. This is the best way. Or you can come up with other products that you can sell for more money than even a book. Here I am on the red carpet premiere of my first film with Jack Canfield, Marcy Shimoff, and John Gray. This is how these super successful speakers earn more than most speakers working today. Jack created Chicken Soup for the Soul. I think there's 500 titles of that. And then he went on to write The Success Principles. Marcy Shimoff had her best idea of her life to come up with Chicken Soup for the Soul. She was working for Jack, and she thought, let's do for the woman's soul. And a new dynasty was born. There's, like I said, 500 titles of chicken soup books. And then John Gray with Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, that became a larger-than-life brand. I mean, it's been a Broadway play and movies, and he does endless seminars helping people get along in their relationships. But you can see for each of these experts, it all started with a book. They each started with one book. Books can make you rich, and they help you to define yourself as an expert. This is the very best way to start your speaking career, is by having a book. And you go and talk about it and sell books in the back of the room. You can learn from the rich and successful. Insider Secrets tip number 6 is to do what the wealthy do. Where you are financially today is a result of what you've been doing for the past 5 or 10 years. So if you're not rich yet, then you need to know this. If you're going to become wealthy, you have to do what the wealthy do and invest in yourself. You've heard that it takes money to make money. So if you're having a challenging time right now, there's other people's money, other banks' money. This is what credit, the best use of credit. It doesn't have to be your money. And this is the biggest difference between the wealthy and the poor, is what they use their credit for. The rich use debt, the poor use debt for instant gratification. They buy items that will depreciate, and they put it on credit, and they're paying interest on it. And cars, you know, a car isn't worth what you paid for it the second you drive it off the lot. Jewelry, technology, all of those items decrease in value. The wealthy and successful use their power of debt to make money and use their credit to invest in things that will increase in value, like education, real estate, and stocks. They know how to multiply their income and their money by investing in themselves. Jeff Walker wrote a book called Launch, and he does product launch formula. And he said, no matter what you want to learn, someone has spent a life studying it. Learn from them. You don't have to make every mistake yourself. That's, again, why I created this program, was to help people so they wouldn't have to make the mistakes that I made. So ask yourself, are you where you think you should be at this point? And if not, are you ready to start earning what you think you're worth and not what someone else has determined? This is the key to living your dream. This is what you're going to discover now. Insider Secrets tip number 7, are you ready to change your game? Because I'm going to enlighten you with the fact that there are 3 different types of speakers. There are general speakers, there are public speakers, and there are paid speakers. So I know you're thinking, well, I want to be that one in the middle. I want to be the paid speaker. General speakers are basically everyone at every speakers bureau, Washington Speakers Bureau, leading authorities, Kepler's, 18,000 speakers listed with these agencies. They're talented, they teach, they entertain and motivate. It also includes everyone in every Toastmasters around the world. Industry experts, again, investment guys, doctors, lawyers, anyone who is has very specialized knowledge. They'll speak for whatever they can get, whenever they can get it. They'll often speak for free and to any size audience, 5 people in a conference room, whatever it takes. And they hope to sell product back of the room, BOR, but they usually don't. And there's nothing sadder than coming home with a suitcase filled with books because you didn't sell enough. I've done that too. And I've come home with an empty suitcase, and it's a lot more fun when you do that. General speakers hope to land that big $10,000 to $20,000 keynote gig, and most never do. Then you have public speakers. These are the ones, I'm sure you've seen them on platforms before. They're famous, they're well-known, they always keynote. They're always earning $15,000, $20,000 to $100,000. Their average audience size is 500 to 20,000 people in a big arena like Peter Lowe's Get Motivated seminars I used to go to, and they had Joe Montana and Rudy Giuliani and names that you know. They use the platform to educate, entertain, and motivate the audience. They are making their paycheck by their speaker's fee. That's it. They don't care if they sell anything in the back of the room or not. They're there to entertain mostly. And these public speakers, like Rudy Rudiger, who still has one of the top sports movies, Rudy, about his time in Notre Dame. There's former athletes and Olympians and actresses. There's Goldie Hawn. This is J.B. Bernstein and John Hamm. John played J.B. in a movie called $1 Million Arm. You may have seen it. And Michio Kaku is a physicist. He appears on television to advise about natural disasters and things. And then Jack Canfield, he transcended and became a public speaker. People know his name, or at least Chicken Soup for the Soul. They understand that. And these public speakers get paid a lot of money. Then you have paid speakers. And believe it or not, as I say here, they are happy to speak for free because they know they're going to make more money speaking for free to any audience, okay? In fact, they might even pay you to have a shot at your audience. They might pay a meeting planner. I will come and speak for you for free. This is because they base their presentation on science and psychology. This is such a game changer once you understand the difference that will make in your presentation when you're using science and psychology. This is where you want to be, paid speakers. Here's the best example of a paid speaker, Tony Robbins. He makes about $9 million a year. He's worth more than $500 million. Deepak Chopra, worth $80 million. They sell products. They sell their own things in the back of the room. Jack Canfield, Brian Tracy, Michael Beckwith, Marcy Shimoff, John Gray, Don Miguel Ruiz, who wrote the 4 Agreements. These people are paid speakers. They show up and they know they're going to make money, more money than anyone else speaking for a $5,000 fee or a $10,000 fee. They know that they can capitalize on this in untold ways. Most speakers are general speakers trying to become public speakers, but they're not because they don't understand how the industry works. That's why they're not making any money. They didn't even know the category of paid speaker exists. Now that you know, I can show you how to become a paid speaker. Insider Secrets tip number 9, I mentioned before, the talent factor, earning $10,000 per speech, is not based on talent. It's based upon a presentation that you'll build on science and psychology, which is speaking to your audience's beliefs, paradigms, and subconscious minds. It is a game changer. This is one of the most valuable things you could learn. When I learned it, I was speaking at a luncheon for free. I spoke for about 20 minutes at a NAWBO luncheon, National Association of Women Business Owners. 20 minutes during a luncheon speaking for free, and my fee at the time was just $5,000. And I earned more than $6,000 speaking for 20 minutes using science and psychology to this group. And once you learn how to do that, it's golden. So you have to ask, how come most people in business simply don't understand how easy it is to stop speaking for free and actually get started getting paid to speak? I swear I can speak. I'm going really fast so that I don't waste any of your time. This is so good. So how come most speakers think earning big bucks for speaking is hard to do? I like to blame the National Speakers Association because 95% of their members earn less than $50,000 a year from speaking. They have a CSP designation. You can put a CSP after your name if you've qualified to be a certified speaking professional. And to qualify, you have to show that you earned more than $50,000 for at least 5 of the last 10 years. That's next to impossible unless you're a full-time speaker and you're making $10,000 a gig or $5,000. It leaves out industry experts and other really good speakers who don't earn exclusively from speaking. And of course, that includes most general speakers. That's why most speakers think earning the big bucks for speaking is hard to do, because that bar exists. When we look at Insider Secrets, tip number 11, this is fantastic, and I'm over-delivering. Always over-deliver when you speak. I offered 10 tips, there's 11. It doesn't take a lot of money to earn a lot of people to earn a lot of money. Just decide you really want to monetize your message and stop relying on fee-based gigs or speaking for free, and learn more ways to earn what you're worth, build your platform with the proper credibility that you need, and discover how to use science and psychology to start earning more right away. So, have you learned more than you thought you would? It's surprising to see some of how the speaking industry really works. And have you found this helpful? I hope so, because if you're ready to skyrocket your career and start getting paid to speak, I have Insider Secrets Keys to Six-Figure Speaking for you. It's a 4-week online crash course that will blow your mind and change your speaking career forever, because you'll discover how to monetize your speaking career and earn thousands every time you speak. And I've got 3 insane bonuses for you too. First bonus is the content from my Millionaire Speaker Bootcamp. This is where you'll discover how to use science and psychology. It is such a game changer. You'll discover how easy it is to earn thousands in one day as a speaker. It's fantastic. And I was selling this for $2,497. But today I have a really special offer for you. You're not even going to believe it. You'll also get a 2-year listing on the lvcsb.com website, the Las Vegas Convention Speakers Bureau, in the convention capital of North America. You'll be on my website and on my radar. And this is a $1,500 value. I've had people offer me $750 just to be listed for 1 year, because when they're starting to build their platform, they need that exposure. And there's a screenshot of the Las Vegas Convention Speakers Bureau. Insane bonus number 3, you will get a certified convention speaker designation and this medallion that you can put on all your content, on your books, on your website, and you can put CCS after your name. And this is exclusive to the Las Vegas Convention Speakers Bureau. It's only for our speakers, and it's really a priceless value. I have a special page on the Speakers Bureau site for certified convention speakers. And believe me, meeting planners want to hedge their bets when they're booking someone they don't know. And they know that if I'm recommending a certified convention speaker, that it's a good deal. So here's a few testimonials. Charles Leon said, "You're an absolute genius. I'm infatuated with these modules. Thank you so much for creating this program. It's truly amazing. I can't wait to share it with others." And then Sarah Rainey added her comment. She's an author, speaker, and travel concierge, and she also had spent like $100,000 learning how to become a speaker. She said, "I finally know what I'm doing. I owe it all to you and your coaching program." This was the information that she'd been looking for that no one else had, and she had paid for a lot of programs in her career. And we laughed about it, actually, because it's horrible when you do that. Billy agrees. He's been around 37 years and made every mistake I shared. He says, "You gave truth and accurate information about the speaking business. It's a great template for anyone who wants to excel in a tough business." So you can trust these testimonials. They're fantastic. Here's more of what you'll get in Insider Secrets. I hire speakers. Meeting planners count on me. You'll get Insider Secrets game-changing modules, which include everything you need to monetize your message and gain financial freedom. I'll help you develop your unique message and brand. I'll tell you what you need in a speaker demo video to get booked, because I can't book anyone without a great demo video anymore. You need 6 elements that must be on your expert speaker website, how to determine your speaking fee and when to raise it, plus how to earn thousands every time you speak. And I offer a 7-day unconditional money-back guarantee. So you can get 2 lessons in and make a decision. I'm that confident you're going to love this. And an extra special bonus, a one-on-one private coaching session with me. I have more than 20 years of marketing and advertising, and then writing and speaking experience to help you cut through the clutter. And during this session, I will help you with any area of your speaking career that you need help with, from your topic to presentation skills, branding, logo design, writing, publishing your book, whatever you need help with, easily a $500 or more value. And here's another special webinar bonus. If you sign up today, you'll get a bonus 3-month group coaching call. This is normally $297. For 3 months, that makes it an $891 added value. So here's a list of everything that you'll get. the Insider Secrets Keys to Six-Figure Speaking online course worth $24.97, a listing on the lvcsb.com website worth $1,500, a Millionaire Speaker Bootcamp info, the Science and Psychology, worth $24.97, a strategy session with me worth $500. That's everything you need, and then a webinar bonus with a 3-month group coaching session to make sure you carry along everything, and I'll answer all your questions for you. And you'll become a certified convention speaker, which is, like I said, exclusive just for LVCSB speakers. This is a more than $7,885 package and a priceless bonus. I used to sell this for $24.97, and if you buy in the next 24 hours, it will be just $997. And if you want, you can make 2 monthly payments of $577 each, which comes to $1,147. 57? Anyway, you can earn more than this. You'll earn more than this the first time you speak after taking Insider Secrets, because I'm going to share those secrets with you, and you will understand how to monetize it every time you take the stage and how to become a paid speaker. So if you go to thepaidspeaker.com, scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll see this video there. Just sign up now. You'll see the green button. Click on that. And I guarantee you that in 4 exciting weeks, you'll discover how to get paid to speak. Write down my email. If you have any questions, email me right away, robin@lvcsb.com. Space is limited because of the one-on-one attention that I give you, and you can get started today and earn your certified convention speaker designation. I want to end with some wisdom from Napoleon Hill, who wrote Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon found 16 characteristics that the most successful people had, and the good news is they're all learned. They have nothing to do with where you were raised, your parents, your socioeconomic background, nothing. And 5 of them were so important, I really want to share them with you as we wrap up here. The first one is a burning desire. You have to want this with all your heart and soul, and it will make it so much easier for you to achieve everything you want to do with speaking and writing. Your burning desire will get you going when you're running on low, you know. And then specialized knowledge. You know something that most people don't know, and you can share that specialized knowledge. Discipline. It does take discipline. Is that the D word? It takes, you know, you have to show up. And then strong associations, like those stars that are in my movies. They know that they grow their reputation and their platform by associating with other really successful people. And that made those a success. And then decisiveness. If you have trouble making a decision, I have 2 little questions you can ask yourself that will help you to come up with the best decision every time, okay? Will this decision move me closer to my dreams? And is this decision in alignment with what my goals are? Is it in harmony with what I am doing? So that's how you learn to become very decisive. Here, predicting the future, out of every 100 people, only 10 will go on to reach their dreams and gain financial independence. The good news is it could be any one of those 100 people. Again, has nothing to do with your background. So your last question is, will you be one of the 10% who will commit to yourself and your speaking career? This is your chance to change your future forever. So here's where you go, thepaidspeaker.com, easy to remember. Go to the bottom of the page and click the Sign Up Now button. I have a 7-day money-back guarantee, and in just 4 weeks, you will discover how to get paid to speak. You'll get your certified convention speaker designation. And if you have any questions, please email me, Robin, R-O-B-I-N, @lvcsb.com. Space is limited, so sign up today and get started right away to become a paid speaker. Go to thepaidspeaker.com and click the Sign Up Now button. Thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it.